Well, hello there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and we're having a look at your January 2024 money and career. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. Let's get right into it and see what we've got. We have adjacent possibilities coming out here first. So this is showing a lot of doors opening for you, a lot of possibilities to improve your money, improve your career path, improve your finances, your ability to make money. If there's something that you want to purchase and you keep hitting a dead end, this is showing you that there's something, if you loosen your parameters a little bit, you just might find what it is that you're looking for. So when we have the adjacent possibilities, quite often the answer, the opportunity, the options are not necessarily right in front of your face. We do need to expand our horizons a little bit. We do need to be a little bit more open and flexible and maybe willing to compromise a little bit. So be sure to look to the left, to the right, because all those doors opening there for you show a lot of potential, and that can be really great for you, right? But we have to be willing to have a look at that big picture. We also have here man holding a coin. So behind one of those doors is somebody who may have something for you. This person may have an opportunity for you, a business proposition, an investment opportunity. They may have some information, some knowledge that you don't currently have. And so this person can bring a lot of value to your month ahead in some way for you. This can be a business partner. And this can represent a boss or a new boss, right? So it's someone you know or someone who may come into your world new in the month of January. Ooh, a little tongue-tied there. So this could be a very beneficial person for you to connect with. Now, the man holding a coin can also represent somebody whose services that you seek out. So if there's something that you don't know, adjacent possibilities, maybe you're wanting someone to help you with something there, and they may have some additional options for you. So this could be a financial advisor, a banker, a real estate agent, that kind of thing. It can even be if you're looking to change your career path in any way, shape, or form. This can be like one of those recruiters, right? Those headhunting agencies, and they can help you in some way. Most of them are free, but some of them you do need to pay for, right? You need to maybe revamp your resume or something like that. So whatever your situation is, this can be a very helpful person. All right. So I do feel that maybe there's a little bit of luck coming in here for some of you, Leo. So keep an open heart, keep an open mind. We have the Page of Pentacles coming in here. That is awesome. Page of Pentacles with the man holding a coin. That is excellent energy. We've got the Page of Wands, 2 pages coming in. All right, we've got the 6 of Wands. I'll let you know what these mean all in a second. The 10 of Wands, and we have the 3 of Wands. Keep your options open here, folks, because we do have those possibilities there. We've got the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Now, the 4 of Swords is a card of meditation, a card of peace and calm. And in this energy, this can bring you a peace of mind. This can be part of your goals, right? Like I just want, to take some pressure off. I just want less stress and less burdens in my life. And I just don't want to be worried anymore. So this can be an underlying energy, an underlying influence, a goal, and some possibilities that are there for you. But with this being a card of meditation, this can really be saying to you that when we calm our conscious mind and we really connect with our higher self, our angels, spirits, guides, this is where we do open up. Right? This is where we get in the flow. This is where we see things a little bit differently than, and we let go of those preconceived ideas, those preconceived notions, and that can open up a whole world of possibilities for us. So engage in some meditation, whatever that looks like to you. For some of you, it's connecting with nature. For some of you, it's all sorts of crystals and rituals and candles and all of that. And for some of you, it's just kind of very simply sitting on the couch with your eyes closed for 5-10 minutes and just taking some deep breaths and connecting that way. But I feel like some answers will come when you do that. Now we do have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands coming in here. So your main energy that's coming in, the Page of Pentacles, shows things manifesting in your life, shows those opportunities, those gifts, those invitations, something you finding something that you're looking for. It can also be one where you're seeking out something that you don't have, very focused on money, very focused on your career, very focused on opportunities and making those improvements. Now, pages quite often do bring news, bring messages, and also bring new into our lives. So this, if you're looking for something and to expand your horizons and something that really bodes better for your future, this can be the month for you. We also do have the Page of Wands coming in there as well. And the Page of Wands being your blessings energy, the energy benefiting you the most is your ability to manifest things, to look out into the horizon, to get excited and to take action, to take initiative. Both of these can represent manifestations coming to fruition, but the Page of Wands is this burst of energy, this burst of action and insight and initiative that come in here. You can also be getting a little bit creative at your approach to money or finding ways to make more of it. Now, with both pages here, we do have the 10 of Wands coming in. And so, you know, with the 10 of Wands, it's your advice from Spirit, right? That you've made it to a finish line. You keep on going. You keep persevering. It's been challenging and stressful in some aspects with your money or your career path. And this is saying to you, Spirit says here that you are ready. You're ready to take something to the next level. And the pages here can represent that next step, especially the Page of Wands. So this can be you really being in a good position to elevate that earning potential that you have and step into maybe more of a leadership role, step into you know, different kind of partnerships perhaps. So this can certainly bode well for your potential to find something new or really elevate your status there by getting a promotion, right? And it could be a promotion, especially with the 6 of Wands there. It could be in a different company. It could be a different department. It could be even in a different city, because we do have the potential of travel that's coming in here. But I do feel with both these pages that there may be some information coming your way. You may need to make a decision. There may also be an opportunity here for you to expand your knowledge, because the Page of Pentacles is very bookwormy. And so you might have some information coming in. You might pay to get some information. Again, the man with the coin. Or you could be paying to go back to school so that you can learn a little bit more skills that can help you in your future. So you might be ready to take like some management courses, or maybe with the Pentacles there, like some accounting courses or something like that, right? Some business classes, just something that can really be some of those hard skills that can help you along your journey. So you might have to pay for that a little bit, but it can certainly set you up for success. All right. But I do feel that you've got some options here and you're trying to figure out what is most beneficial to you, or what you want to kind of hang on to, right? What you want to jump on, right? Jump on an opportunity. The 6 of Wands is your challenge position. And sometimes, you know, I mean, the 6 of Wands is a great energy. So just be aware of this, right? Because the 6 of Wands is really about you being in the spotlight, you really riding the wave of success, being recognized and honored for your accomplishments and for things you bring to the table. So for some of you, this is certainly an opportunity for you to move onwards and upwards, but it is a challenge, right? Because we do need to sometimes get out of our comfort zone to find what we're looking for, right? And sometimes we do need to take the lead, because that 6 of Wands, right, riding high, that person is in that spotlight. They're in the lead. They're leading the charge. They're being cheered on, and they're moving forward on the path to success. And so with this being a challenge there, sometimes we just don't believe in ourselves. Sometimes we just hit a few little hurdles and struggles along the way. Sometimes we don't find exactly what we're looking for. But again, that adjacent possibilities energy is open your heart, open your mind, and you just may see something really wonderful and really positive and really exciting coming there for you. So with that 10 of Wands there, Spirit really does want you to have a look for some of you here to see where you're taking on too much responsibility, Because even though you're capable of handling like a heavy workload or handling some stress, and sometimes we don't have a choice, sometimes circumstances are what they are, right? But wherever possible, have a look at your circumstances and see, where am I taking on other people's responsibility? Where do I need to delegate some responsibility? What is out of alignment? What's out of balance here? Because even though you keep persevering, right, sometimes you're at the end of the road, right? You're at the end of your rope sometimes, right? And it's like, oh man, something's got to change, right? Because, you're putting in all this backbreaking effort, right? And so sometimes we do need to really have a look and see what we're carrying that we can distribute to other people. And it's not always the easiest thing to do, is it? Right? Because, it requires having a conversation, and quite often a conversation that we don't always want to have. We've got the Page of Wands at the back of the deck, and this is the Page of Wands coming out here the second time. So get excited about the future, okay? There's excitement, there's adventure, there's opportunities, there's an open mind. The Page of Wands is very willing and very capable of trying new things and of getting out of that comfort zone, filled with energy, filled with passion, filled with excitement. Some of you might be finding new sources of inspiration here, but be very aware of those two Page of Wands. They're very exciting energy, and certainly ones where it can certainly speak to your manifestation. So keep an open heart, that open mind. We do have this Three of Wands that's coming in here, and coupled with that is the Fool. So that is very exciting. But first, we've got the Queen of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. Some of you may be considering going into business for yourself or expanding a home-based business, maybe into a brick and mortar. Some of you might be just really trying to figure out what gets you excited, right? It's always a great opportunity where we can make money by doing something that we enjoy. Okay, but the Queen of Wands is a very independent energy, is one where we're very excited, we're very positive, and, we're feeling successful. We're feeling like the top of our game. So remember, just like that Six of Wands coming in, you're at the top of your game, and you may be discovering a world of opportunities. Now, the Queen of Wands can also be a very influential person that does show up for you. And this may have something to do with the man holding a coin. This may be someone else entirely. This quite often the Queen of Wands comes in as like a best friend kind of energy, someone you trust, someone who's very honest, they're very forthright, someone who may inspire or motivate you in some way, someone who's quite exciting to be around, but you can rely on them, you can rely on what they say. So this might be a best friend, maybe you bounce some ideas off of. With the Six of Cups coming in here with the Page of Wands, okay, this can possibly represent that you have a second chance at something. There may be an opportunity coming around that didn't quite pan out previously, and now you might have an opportunity to seize the moment, to seize the day again. Sometimes the timing isn't right? Sometimes the circumstances just aren't lining up, right? So this can be where things are really coming to fruition and lining up for you in a positive way. The Six of Cups can represent a gift coming your way, right? It is in the present, it is in the here and now. So some of you may be gifted with something, whether it's some advice, whether it's, some real money or financial prospects there, whatever it is, it's exciting, it's good, it's a positive energy. Now, the Six of Cups can potentially be a return card, and with all this energy, it's very people-y, right, in this energy. So you might actually go back to a previous workplace. You might run into an old work colleague, an old friend, maybe someone from your childhood, because we do have those two pages. They can represent children. And so some of you might run into somebody and they might be very successful. Maybe they own their own business, or maybe they're very connected socially. They've got a good social network, and they just may point you in a direction that you hadn't previously thought of, right? Adjacent possibilities. When we're open to something, some wonderful things can happen. So you might be knowing someone that comes into your world, right? So it can be a very positive thing. But the Six of Cups does remind you to be positive, be present, be in the here and now. Then with this Page of Wands coming in, it does feel like for some of you there is something really positive coming to fruition for you. You're wrapping up projects. Maybe you are getting recognized in a kind of public way, right? Your company might make an announcement, or your boss might make some sort of announcement or something that, can really be quite positive for you and really kind of elevate your reputation. So it's a really good thing. Now, you might be a little bit shy, a little bit humble about that. Leo, you don't always mind being in the spotlight. But sometimes we just kind of, downplay our accomplishments. So don't downplay your accomplishments, whatever they happen to be. If you're going for any job interviews or anything like that, play up your successes. Speak to your strengths. Okay. We quite often do go into job interviews and things with a lot of humility. And humility is a good thing, but we also want to make sure we're selling ourselves as well, right? The interviews are a two-way street, right? We put our information, our energy out there, but then we also dig the vibes that come back from whoever we're interviewing with. So take the opportunity to ask questions, right? It's a good thing. There's nothing worse. I interview a lot of people in my job, and there's nothing worse than, someone just sitting there not giving any feedback or not asking any questions or showing a little bit extra interest. And some people are nervous. Some people have already done some research and things like that, but it's always good to kind of come up with something, right? So don't be afraid to ask some questions back. And it can really be a positive thing, but really speak up to your strengths and your accomplishments, the real things that you have done, and what you're capable of doing as well. So don't sell yourself short in this energy. We also do have the Three of Cups coming in here with that Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups is a card of celebration, of joy, of getting together with people, clinking a glass. You've got some good news here. It's super duper positive energy for you. And, but it is in your challenge position. So it's not the same as being in the reverse. It's just a delay. It's a hurdle that you need to overcome, or something that makes you uncomfortable that you have to work through. And so maybe some of you, again, are a little bit, don't necessarily love getting public recognition, or you kind of downplay your success. So, sometimes that's a challenge that you need to overcome. But if you've got some good news, if you've got something wonderful, if you're feeling fine, and especially if you get what it is that you're working so hard to achieve, give yourself a pat on the back. Don't forget to celebrate. All right. But the Three of Cups can represent, that maybe there's some social aspects of your workplace that maybe you're just not digging at the moment, and you're ready to move forward. That Six of Wands, okay? And it could be that maybe, people tend to socialize or gossip or chatter a little bit too much. And even though maybe they're positive and they like to have fun, maybe that's not really in your wheelhouse anymore. It's not what you're looking for. So that Six of Wands shows that you're ready to get up on that horse and you're ready to move forward, onwards and upwards. Go you. All right. It can also be that part of the challenge is that people aren't necessarily putting their nose to the grindstone in January, right? We're coming out of holiday season, whenever people happen to celebrate. And it may be that people just aren't focused on their work, right? Maybe they're just, again, a little bit too chatty, a little bit too gossipy. And you could have something here within your department, within your team, where normally you might work well together, or you just feel as though people aren't picking up their weight and you're carrying all the burden here by yourself. Nine of Pentacles is there for that as well. So if that's the case for you, you might really have to have an uncomfortable conversation in order to redistribute the responsibilities there and get everyone back on the same page. Now, it might not be your role to do that. It might not be your place to do that. So this can actually add to a little bit of uncomfortable energy. All right. But whatever your situation is, Spirit really does want you to believe in yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is your advice from Spirit, along with that Ten of Wands. Yes, times are tough. Money is challenging, right? Making money is challenging. Making change or really believing in yourself is sometimes a little bit how elusive, okay, shall we say. All right, but Spirit says here in this energy, you are abundant, you are successful. You may have something here where you do need to kind of get grounded, get centered, get focused, and overcome some anxieties, overcome some fears, and get out of your comfort zone. No growth, no opportunities, nothing exciting happens in our comfort zone. And the Nine of Pentacles shows you have the ability to be successful, to make money, to find abundance, and to tame your fears and anxieties and do what it is that you want. Do the thing that you've been holding back from. Make the change that you want to make. Ask for what is yours, right? And really be confident in your ability to do that. But this is ending energy here with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, it is about wrapping things up, so completion of a cycle, or maybe you feel you are done in a situation here, and you're ready to cash out, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to try something a little bit different and a little bit new. And sure enough, here you go, because you've got that coming in. We've got the 3 of Wands, and we also have the Fool. So new exciting adventures on the horizon for you. The Fool does bring about new beginnings, a new chapter, but you got to take a leap of faith, right? With the 3 of Wands, you're looking out into the horizon. You know what you want. You've got a little bit of a plan. But the 3 of Wands is an expansion energy. It's one where there's something about to come in here for you and you're ready for it. All right. And so all of this energy is being activated in January. So for some of you, this is going to spill over the next 3 months or so. Okay. For some of you, there's things that are going to happen right here, right now. All right. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, be ready to take that leap, be ready to take that leap of faith into something new or to the next step of things, right? The Fool opens doors, brings adventure, brings exciting things to the forefront. But this is you just going, boom, I am ready, right? And I am taking that step. I don't know where the future is going to hold, but I know that I am making the right moves for myself. So really trust yourself in this energy. Now, with the Fool card can also bring in some naive energy again. So here we go. We're opening some doors by getting some advice, getting some help, because there may be some things that you don't know in regards to financial matters. If you do get any kind of job offer or anything like that, or, if you do find an investment opportunity, there may be some things here that you need to gain a little bit more knowledge about. So again, there might be some helpful people around you in the month of January that can really help you in that energy, right? They might know a little bit more about real estate or about, tax laws, or about, where to invest my money that gives me growth and that gives me a return on my investment, but that's maybe not so risky that I'm constantly stressed, 10 of Wands, about losing my shirt. Right? There's sometimes, yes, with great risk comes great reward. But when it comes to matters of money, and especially we do have some kind of volatile things going on, right? A little bit of uncertainty, this might be where you want something that's maybe like a little bit less risky, but that still brings you a little bit of financial growth, right? So again, there may be some other more knowledgeable people than you that you can engage with that can really help you on your journey forward. So this can be very exciting energy, but again, there may be some things that you don't know, so just keep that in mind. But the 3 of Wands, 3s bring creation, they bring growth, they bring expansion, they bring teamwork, partnerships, collaborations, and we do have quite a few people showing up in here, and all with the influence of the new. All right. We have moonlighting here for you. So here we go. Some of you may have some independent business that you want to get off the ground or expand in some way. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So that's awesome. And as we already said earlier, some of you might be starting your own business or perhaps expanding one that you've already got. So it's a great reminder and a great energy for that. We also have pay yourself first. So if you are in business for yourself, remember, Pay yourself first. A lot of business owners don't give themselves a paycheck, but you need to. It's your living, right? You have to put a roof over your head. You have to, feel as though you're a little bit secure, right? So always pay yourself just like you would pay an employee. All right. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures, that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. All right. So if you do own your own business, yes, put some money in the bank, pay yourself first, but it's also a great reminder, really practical advice, right? For, where does 10% of your paycheck go? In the bank, right? How many people do that? Probably not a lot. And it's hard to do that these days, but this is a reminder that this can really set you up for some future success and stability as well. So I'm going to leave all that there for you, Leo. I really hope that there was something here that resonated on some level. If there was, please hit that like button there. Give me that thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I got a lot more of it up there. Your 2024 forecasts are posted for you as well. And say hi. Drop a comment in the box down below. Where are you watching from? Is this your first time here? If it is, hello to you. But any and all of your engagement with my video really does help it get seen. It's a tough and tumble world out there in the land of YouTube, trying to get the messages out. So anything from you really does help. So I appreciate that. But I hope you have a wonderful January, and I hope to see you here again. Bye-bye.